This video is to help you find the surface area of a cube. The first thing that we're going to do is draw a net of the cube that is on your screen right now. As we saw in previous video, a net is a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional object. It's as if you had opened up a box. So let's try to draw a net of this cube. So the first thing I want to do is start with the base here, okay? And you'll have to give me some grace in my drawing because I'm not the greatest artist. All right, so I'm going to draw the base right here, and we have to pretend that's a square. All right, then next thing I want to do is draw the side over here on the right, okay? I'm going to draw that right here. Then I'm going to draw the side that's right here in the back. I'm going to draw that right here so it kind of corresponds visually to what we're looking at. Next, I'm going to draw this side here on the left, and I'm going to draw that over here to the left of this. We still have to draw the front and the top, so I'm going to draw the front in purple, this front piece right there. And last, we have to draw the top up here. And we can draw that top on any one of these places. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw it up here on the orange just because I have enough room up there. So we sort of have to pretend like all these squares are connected to each other and they're perfect boxes. So just work with me on that one. Now we know according to the drawing that the height of this cube is 3. So that was this little orange and yellow, where the orange and yellow boxes meet is 3. Now because it's a cube, we know that every single side is exactly the same. So this is 3, this is 3, this is 3, and so forth. We could go ahead and label every single side as 3. I'm not going to do that. I think you get the idea. So what we want to do is figure out the area of each one of these boxes or squares that we have in our net, and then we're going to add them all up to figure out the total surface area of the whole cube. Now unfortunately, I hate to tell you this, but surface area is not something that there's a quick formula and we can do in just a couple seconds. It does require several steps, so you're just going to have to bear with me and we'll figure this out together. So the first thing I want to do is figure out the area of this pink box right here, the first one we drew. So we know that this was 3, the base is 3 and the height is 3. So the area of a square is going to be, of this square is going to be 3 times 3, which equals 9. Now, we could go ahead and add each one of these boxes individually, like this, and do every single one in this same fashion, and that would probably take us a little extra time, but it would give us the answer we're looking for. We could take a shortcut and just know, because this is a cube, that we have side number 1, side number 2, side number 3, side 4, side 5, and side 6. We know that there are 6 squares that are exactly the same area, each one of them. So we could take this 3 times 3 equals 9, knowing that that's the area of any single one square, and multiply that times 6 to find the surface area of all 6 squares. So 9 times 6 is 54. We don't know the units, so we're just going to say units squared. and that will tell us the surface area of our cube. So 54 units square, or square units, is going to be the surface area of this whole cube. So you can do it in whichever way is most comfortable for you. You can figure out the area of each individual square and then add them up, or you can know that each one of these squares is congruent to all the other 5 squares and just figure out the area of one of them and multiply by 6 to get the answer. Whichever way works best for you, whichever makes you feel most comfortable. But that's how we find the area of a cube. And remember, when you do your digits, you're probably not going to have these nice little even numbers like 3 like mine. They'll probably be decimals. You may even have some fractions, but do know that you can use your calculator to figure out the answers to these problems. If you have any questions, send me an email and I'll do my best to help you.